Welcome to Yoga with Sandra. Today we're going to just do some nice easy stretching, some breathing, get our juices flowing. So if you have a bolster or a pillow, I'm sitting on a bolster right now. That might make it a little more accessible, easier for you. You can sit up on something, a block, just to give yourself a little bit more space. So I'm just going to pull my shoulders back and down, roll them up, back and down. Take some nice, easy breaths. And then we'll drop the chin to the chest. Take a big breath in. And a big breath out. And we'll drop the right shoulder to the right ear. Feel that stretch in the left side of the neck. And lift up and tilt over to the left. Just a little self-care here for the neck. Take a little weight in the right elbow, kind of reaching your right shoulder away so you feel that deep stretch here in the right side of the neck. And then back to center. And then just take slow, easy movement here, just rolling. I like to think about drawing a circle with my nose. You're not trying to crank the neck, just something that feels good here. Reverse direction. And then we're going to roll the shoulders back and down one more time. And then take the arms up. Float them up nice and slow. Reaching up, 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 up. And then float them down nice and slow. And move with your breath. Inhale, lift the arms up. And exhale, float them down. And inhale, lift up. And exhale, float down. Drawing the navel in. Inhale, lift. Maybe follow the hands with your gaze this time. And exhale, twist to your left. So reach around, left hand back behind you, right hand to the outside of the left leg. And then inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, twist to your right. And inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, float those hands down. All right, so we're going to take a Sandasana position. I'm going to move my bolster out of the way now. And then left ankle in first and then right ankle in. So this is Sandasana. If your knees are up here, totally fine. As your hips open in time, the knees will come down lower. And sitting up nice and tall, ground down into those sit bones and lift up through the spine. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward, reach forward. And inhale, lift. And exhale, reach forward. And inhale, lift. And exhale, reach forward and come all the way down to the floor. Relax the head down. Big deep stretch for the right hip, right glutes, and low back. Just relax the head down. You can make a pillow with your hands. Nice and easy. Breathing in and out through your nose. And then reach out and walk the hands in. And we're going to switch legs. So taking the right ankle in, left ankle in front. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, reach forward. Keep your booty on the floor. And inhale, lift. And exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach forward, forward, forward. And take those hands down. Relax the head down to wherever it goes. Maybe you're up here. Maybe you're on your forearms. Maybe your head comes down. It doesn't really matter the shape. What matters is the sensation that you're looking for, which is the release of the low back and the stretch in the back of the left hip. One more breath in and out. And then reach those hands out and walk them back in here. Nice. Okay, we're going to take the hands to the legs, and you can come into Sukhasana if that's better for you, or stay in Sandasana. We're going to think of cat-cow here as we look to kind of arch the back, smooth the chest forward, and then round the back like cat pose here. Smooth forward, cow. So kind of a seated cat-cow here, just spinal flexion, reaching around, and the other direction. Moving with your breath as always. And you can let your head go if that feels good. Just maybe get a little funky. Maybe get a little creative. All right. We're going to take the left leg out to the side and the right foot in. And just find yourself a little seat here where you're grounding into both sit bones. So the bony part of your booty is grounding into the mat. Then pull the left toes towards you. So left toes pulling toward the knee, really flexed foot. Maybe you're flexing the foot so much that your heel is even lifting up off the mat. And press the left hamstring down. Press it into the mat. All right, we're going to inhale, take the right arm up, big reach for the sky. And exhale, tilt over. Feel the stretch, feel the length in the side. You want to imagine that you can feel every space between the ribs, all those little intercostal spaces. And then think about the lowest rib and the hip bone and try to make as much space there as you can. And you can be right here, or you can be leaning over towards the foot. Just depends on what kind of space you have. And again, doesn't matter. There's no better or worse. There's just the sensation that you're looking for in your body. Reaching, reaching, reaching. Keeping the navel drawn in. And come back up. Nice. Then we're going to turn our torso. So kind of lift your hips up. Inhale, lift your arms up. And exhale, fold forward over that leg this time. So belly draws in, reaching the crown towards the foot. And again, doesn't matter how far you go. If you're up here, you're okay. If you're able to go lower, also okay. If you're able to grab your foot, awesome. Whatever your shape is, it's awesome for you. There's no comparing. And then we'll slowly roll back up. And then we're going to switch sides. So we're going to take the right foot out. Bring the left foot in towards the right inner thigh, sitting up nice and tall. Then pull the toes towards your knee. And again, maybe you're flexing that foot so much that your right heel lifts. And then think about really pressing the hamstring into the mat. Really press, press, press. Nice. And we're going to take the left arm straight up, big reach up. And exhale, tilt over to the right. So again, just find what feels right in your own body. Feeling the spaces between the ribs. Feeling the space between the low rib and the hip bone. And reaching over towards those toes. Keep the toes flexed. And notice how as you breathe, you can find more space. So you might inhale and find more length. And exhale and see if you can lower down any closer to your leg. Using your breath to increase your space in your body. And inhale, take the arm up. And we're going to pick those hips up and turn the torso towards the foot. So we're looking for this kind of movement, torso toward the foot. Inhale, lifting up nice and tall, and exhaling, folding forward, torso toward the leg, head toward the knee. And then you can maybe walk your hands out closer to your foot. See what you have. Keeping those toes flexed toward the knees. See what you got here. Every day is different. And again, as you breathe, you can melt a little deeper into it. And we'll slowly roll back up. And take that foot back into a nice cross-legged seat. Inhale, take the arms up. And exhale, float the hands down. Nice. We're going to move on to our backs. So go ahead and center yourself on the mat. Lower all the way down. Bring your heels in close to your hips, palms on the mat. And we're going to tuck the tailbone. So if your pelvis is tilted this way, we're going to pull the low back to the mat and tilt the pelvis this way. So notice the difference actually. So if you have this anterior tilt, you lift your back up off the mat, reach the pelvis forward, or pull the low back in toward the mat and lift the pelvis up. From here, hands on the mat, we're going to begin to lift the tailbone up off the mat, and then one vertebrae at a time. Lift, 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 lift until you're up on your shoulders, shoulder blades, upper back. Nice bridge pose here. Think about squeezing your inner thighs in toward the midline, pressing your big toes into the mat. That'll keep your knees from splaying out, right? So big toes, big toe mound, pressing into the mat. Lift your hips up. And then don't tuck your chin. You want a nice long neck. So think about chin up towards the sky, but you're going to try to use your feet and your legs to press your chest up towards your chin. Now think about pressing your shins away and your chest away. And then slowly lower down. Think one vertebrae at a time, nice and easy. And again, let's inhale, tuck the tailbone. One vertebrae at a time, lift, 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 lift. Maybe you can get a little higher this time, going through that checklist, pressing into the big toe mound, inner thighs, squeezing into the midline, as if you're squeezing a block. Maybe you choose to interlace your fingers and take a bind underneath your tailbone this time. And we'll slowly lower all the way back down. And we'll take the right leg out. Let's take the right leg out. Pull the left knee in. Rotate the ankle one way and the other. And then we'll bring that right knee across the body, spinal twist. Left arm out to the left side, maybe look at that left hand. Find a nice, beautiful twist through your back. And then we're going to roll back onto our back. As you do, let your left ankle cross over the right leg. Pull the right leg in. Let's find a figure 4 position or reclined pigeon. Flexing both feet, relaxing the shoulders down. Try to release any tension that you might be holding in the shoulders or the neck. Keep the feet flexed. Maybe rock a little side to side if it feels good. If something feels extra special, you might stop there. Get that nice deep stretch. And straighten that right leg. Nice hamstring stretch here. Flexing the toes, relaxing the shoulders. Maybe you choose to bend the knee and see if you can take hold of the shin. Get a deeper stretch. Lots of options here, so I'm just inviting you to experiment with what might feel good for you in this moment in your body. And we're going to release all that. Send the left leg out long, pull the right knee in, and rotate the ankle one way and then the other. And then we'll take that right knee across to the left side, right arm out to the right side, look at the right hand. Nice stretch through your back. Nice and relaxed. And as you roll back onto your back, let your ankle cross over the leg. Pull the left knee in. Thread the needle. Take hold of the hamstring. Flex both feet. Relax the shoulders. Find your nice, yummy stretch here in your figure 4 on this side. Again, maybe you can rock a little side to side and see if you can find a sweet spot. Maybe you try to pull the knee in a little closer. Nice deep stretch for that right hip, right glute. Send the left foot up. Maybe find your hamstring stretch, flexing the toes towards your face. Maybe you bend the knee and see if you can get the shin for a deeper stretch. Just giving options, lots of different levels. Want everyone to feel a nice deep stretch. Relax your shoulders, relax your head. And then we'll release that foot down. Release the right foot down, open the knees out wide. Supta Baddha Konasana. Reclined cobbler's pose. Snuggle your shoulders underneath you. Heart open. Your hands can be on your hips. They can be on the floor. Whatever feels good. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring your knees back together. Hug them both into your chest. Maybe you make little circles here, a little massage for the low back. One way, then the other. And then release the feet down to the mat. Drop both knees to the left. So both knees to the left. Think about the right inner knee coming down, but also think about the right inner knee reaching away towards the corner of the mat. So what you're going to feel here is a stretch on the right hip, right psoas, reaching away. If you would like, you could take that left ankle and put it on top of the right leg. Get a little bit of a deeper stretch here. Nice and easy. And then release that foot. Take the knees a little side to side, kind of loosen up the back there. And then drop both knees over to the right. So the left knee now is going to reach down towards the mat and away towards the corner of the mat. So thinking about that left knee reaching away. And again, feeling the stretch here on the left hip, left psoas, hip flexor. Maybe you take your right ankle, lay it across that left leg. A little bit of extra weight to encourage that leg down. And then release that foot. Bring the knees back up. Hips back to center. Maybe rock the knees a little side to side. And as you're moving them side to side, you can start to lengthen your legs. So start to just kind of inch your feet away towards the end of the mat. Maybe windshield wipe your feet a little bit. You can snuggle your shoulders underneath you. Open your chest, open your heart, open your hands. If you want to grab your pillow or your bolster for a Shavasana with a pillow, you could do that. Or you could just take your regular Shavasana, head on the floor, yogi's choice. And just notice your breath, notice how you feel. Notice if things feel a little bit more open now after that yummy stretch session. And inhale, take your arms up, reach for the sky. And exhale, cross your left arm over your right, reach around, see if you can find your lats or your shoulder blades. Give yourself a hug. And inhale, reach the arms up. And exhale, right arm over the left, same thing, reach around, see. And inhale, reach up. And exhale, take those arms out wide, cactus arms, relax down. Or maybe rock your head a little side to side, feel the massage on the back of your head. Feel your neck relaxed. And you can stay here for as long as you like. You can have your hands in cactus. You can take them back down for traditional Shavasana. And if you have the time, I would invite you to stay here for as many minutes as feels good for you to just relax and breathe. You can always pause the video and just enjoy a beautiful Shavasana. Or if you have to get up and going, you can join me in coming through fetal position. Just pull your knees in, turn yourself onto one side, any side that feels good, and then press yourself up to a seat. Roll your shoulders up, back and down. Take your hands out wide, big inhale, and bring your hands to heart center on the exhale. Anjali Mudra, hands to heart. Maybe drop your chin to your chest. Feel one last stretch in the back of your neck as we take a moment to recognize the light in ourselves and the light in others. Namaste. Thank you so much for practicing with me. Please let me know what you thought of this video in the comments below. Thank you.